It's time for our yearly review. This is our third year review of our van. We have driven around 35,000 miles, and we have camped in here many nights that we can't even count, but mostly just short trips, like weekend trips. So for the first year, we had a lot of problems with our van. For example, when we picked it up, our water pump was leaking, and the dealer said it was defective, so they replaced that. And as we used it, we found out that our black tank was leaking also. That was my worst nightmare.
Ultimate nightmare.
Yeah, for the black tank to leak, and it did leak within the first maybe 6 months.
Yep.
So I was so.
Thank God we only do number one.
Exactly. I was so disappointed. And then we found out that the chassis battery keep dying on us. So we brought it to the Mercedes dealer, and they said it's not the chassis battery, but it's actually the house battery was draining the chassis battery. So Airstream fixed it, and then rattles start to come up as we were using it, and we noticed that our bathroom door was a little warped. It's not very noticeable, but I noticed this. But Airstream was really good about it, so they replaced the whole door for us. And there's little things here and there that
overall we were
break
at
down.
the dealership every other month.
A lot of the time, but we also get to use the van a lot too. That's why we get to find out, things rattles, things break down. So during the second year, actually things got a lot better after the second year. So I think the only thing that we had problem with was the sink. The caulking part of it was came off, and water was splashing around.
Yeah, there was a slight leak right on the sink.
So the dealer just recaulked it, and I think that's the only thing that happened to us during second year.
And what happened in the third year, honey?
Third year? Nothing.
Yay!
Yeah, so for that whole year, we didn't have to bring it back to the dealer at all.
And that's why they say when you buy an RV, you should buy a 2-year-old RV, right?
Exactly.
Everything gets ironed out within 2 years.
Yeah, or at least 1 year old, but make sure it's it's been used, so that if things break down, the owner would know. Just like we use it. Because if we didn't use it, we wouldn't know. Yeah, because if you buy 1 year old, but like it's only have a few hundred miles, then you still encounter problems. But if you buy for like a few miles or 10, 15, then for sure, most of the problem will be taken care of. But there's no guarantee either. I mean, we lucked out because like all the other major stuff, it didn't break down. Like we know some of the owners have this shades. It will break down on them already. Even the same year as ours, and the macerator. Their macerator will break down, and our macerator still works.
The awning.
The awning have problem too, but then for us, the awning still works, and the sliding step to the side, we haven't had any problem with that either.
Knock on wood. So those are the 4 things that may still happen to us, right?
Right, but so far so good. So for the past 3 years, things just getting better and better every year. So every year we get to enjoy our van more and more because we don't have to put it in the dealer for repair. But unfortunately, last year we didn't get to travel much for half of the year because we were moving. So moving forward, we can't wait to explore more and to see if anything else breaks down.
Oh God.
No, but so far so good though. Do you have any problem with the van, honey?
No, but what upgrades do you think, we did a video on this already, but what upgrades do you think made the van much better in terms of quality and ride and...
Oh, yeah, and we did quite a bit of upgrades. That's why we love our van even more, because all of the upgrades that we put in. For example, the quieter AC that we upgraded, and suspension upgrade, which is a big help, because when we travel on windy days, sometimes it's so windy that it's so scary to drive, because the van will be going like sideways. So we just have to stop, and then my husband will have to go out and just have to adjust the knob. I don't know what you
If
adjust.
we had a remote control version, the 4.5, right?
Right. Then
I wouldn't have to
everything,
do that.
yeah, you wouldn't have to go out. But for now, my husband has to go out and
I'm
make
the
some
remote control?
adjust. Yeah, you're my remote control. Make some adjustment. But that has been so helpful with the windy driving condition. As for the condition of the interiors of our van, everything still holding up very well. Nothing rattles. It seems like they put these cabinets in really well. I mean, it's still really
Solid.
tight, solid. We don't feel any loose screw yet, right?
There
Honey,
were
do
some
you
loose
feel-
screws, rivets
Some rivet came off.
on the
during
roof.
Yeah,
right?
on the roof during the
ceiling,
first.
I mean.
Yeah, on the ceiling in here. During the first year, though, like I said, the first year, I don't know why things fall down, things break down, but after that, we haven't found any more rivets coming down. But just recently, just today, actually, I don't know
Yeah,
what
mystery
happened.
scratches, huh?
You see, honey, that is not me. Look,
I didn't do it.
but look, I'm not even tall enough to scratch it with my fingernails, right? And even if I open this, like nothing touches it. So I really don't know why that one got scratched.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it either. I don't know why.
Pebbles,
So
did you do it?
maybe Pebble did because of her claws. I don't know. At
Oh,
nighttime
she's
she
not
might
tall
have jumped up there. I don't know. But the seats are still in good condition. It looks a little wrinkle here because when the seats go together, when we make the bed, maybe that's when there's pressure and it makes some wrinkly area right here. But it's not ripped yet. And the fabric's still holding up well. There's no rips or anything. Still very nice and clean. Our cooktop still works well, but it's a little dirty.
Barely use it, honey.
I know. From the last trip, I didn't have time to clean. I don't know. The sink is still clean. And our fridge still works, and we put this mirror on about, I would
Year
say,
ago.
a year and a half or almost 2 years, a year and a half, almost two, and it's still here. It hasn't fallen down yet. And then we also put in the mirrors back here, and they're still holding up well. Our bathroom still works good, and there's no mold or mildew buildup even in the curtain. No, these are not called curtain. Shower curtain. Yes, shower curtain. Yeah, we don't have any mold or mildew yet. We do take a shower, but not as much. So maybe that's why. It's still very clean.
For some people, that broke.
Oh yeah. See the handle here on our fan, it still works good.
But we're very gentle with it too. Right?
Oh, I know. For some people, that handle broke, and our fan still works. We use it sometimes, not every single time. So maybe that's why it still works good. And as for the exterior, everything's still good. We haven't gone to any accidents, so
Knock on wood.
knock on wood. So it's still in a good condition. And what about the engine, honey?
Mechanical wise, it's perfect.
It still drives very smooth.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yes. We had the Schedule A, which we did ourselves. We just had somebody, the dealer did the transmission service and the fuel filter replacement because you were too chicken to let me do it.
Yes.
We cleaned the EGL valve, and that's it so far. But I think that we will need to change our replace our tires
Soon.
soon. And then the brakes, I have about 8 or 9 millimeter left, so maybe another year or so.
Okay, so another year. So next year when we do our review, we probably have to change. By that time, we have to
Tires,
change all
brakes,
that.
maybe even battery. Battery is 3 years old.
Oh, okay. So, but overall, not too
Nothing.
much
It's perfect.
maintenance that we have to do,
Yeah.
right? Because we don't have to change the oil that often either. How many miles do you change?
Well, it says 20,000 miles, but we try to change it every 10,000 miles. This last year we forgot to do every 10,000 miles. So
But you just did.
I just did.
Yeah.
So we changed it at 14, and then I think we did it around at 30. So around every 15,000 miles.
Okay.
The
well,
van has 35,000 miles right now.
Yes. So far so good. We would totally buy this van again. We just love it more and more every year. So let's see. After another year, next year when we do 4-year review, I'm sure we still own the van because we still love it. There's nothing out there right now that we want to switch yet.
What would you want Airstream to improve on?
For this van,
Yep.
specifically, I don't know. How about you?
I-
I'm totally happy with the van.
A battery?
Oh, more battery.
Yeah, we had to buy the EcoFlow.
True, and then the
We connect it
inverter. But
together.
now the newer model has a bigger inverter, so they did put that in. But like for us, our inverter was only 1,000 watts.
Yeah.
So we put in our own EcoFlow system. So that's why it's been working well.
We have an EcoFlow with 200 watts and a spare one that's 200 amps.
Yeah.
I mean, and the battery's 200. The house battery, so that's 600. That's 3 times what originally came.
Yeah, that's why it's enough for us to go.
600.
Yeah, for a few days. Since we don't travel that far. So, thank you for watching.